Hello everyone, my name is Manjitha and in this video I'll be covering PCIe generations and how they shape the way GPUs and CPUs communicate in modern AI and high performance computing systems. Before jumping into newer generations, let's establish what PCIe actually is. PCIe, Peripheral Component Interconnect Express, is the high-speed serial bus that connects critical hardware like GPU, NVMe SSDs, and AI accelerators that directly connect to the CPU. It is essentially the communication highway inside your computer. It works through lanes. You'll see configurations like by 1, by 4, by 8, and by 16. More lanes means more bandwidth. Each lane has a transfer rate measured in gigatransfer per second, and the rate goes up with each generation. One important characteristic is the PCI is fully backward and forward compatible, so a new card will work in an older slot just at reduced speed. That compatibility is a big reason that the standard has lasted so long. Now let's look at how generations actually compare. PCIe 4.0 runs at 16 gigatransfer per second per lane, giving a full by 16 slot 64 gigabytes per second of bidirectional bandwidth. PCIe 5.0 doubles that, 32 gigatransfer per second per lane, 128 GB per second total. PCIe 6.0 doubles it again, 64 gigatransfer per second per lane, reaching 156 GB per second bidirectional. You can see this clearly in the bar chart. Each generation is literally twice as wide as the one before it. This doubling is intentional. PCIe is designed to scale predictably with each generation, which is what makes it such a reliable standard for hardware designers to build around. Also worth noting, PCIe 6.0 switches to PAM4 encoding with FLIT-based flow control, which is significant architectural change we'll cover shortly. PCIe 5.0 is the current mainstream standard in 2025. At 32 gigatransfer per second per lane, a full by 16 slot delivers 64 gigabytes per second in each direction, 128 gigabytes per second bidirectional. PCIe 5.0 is widely adopted across consumer GPUs and Gen 5 NVMe storage, but where it actually matters is in servers, where processor chips with over 128 PCIe 5.0 lanes per socket. That means single server CPU can simultaneously connect with multiple high-end GPUs, NVMe drivers, and network cards at full bandwidth. That's why PCIe 5.0 is the standard in data centers today. PCIe 6.0 is where things get architecturally interesting. The spec was finalized in January 2022 and hardware is just arriving now in late 2025. The major change is PAM4 signaling. Instead of two signal levels, PAM4 uses 4, doubling the data transmitted per clock cycle with higher operating frequency. The second change is switch to FLIT-based protocol, fixed 256 byte flow control unit that replace variable length packets. This simplifies the hardware logic and reduce latency. PAM4 is more sensitive to electrical noise, so PCIe 6.0 also include forward error correction to maintain reliability. The result in 256 gigabytes per second bidirectional on a single by 16 slot, enough to feed next generation AI accelerators without bottlenecks. In October 2025, the first 3 nanometer PCIe Gen 6 switched to shipped with post quantum security, a major milestone for AI infrastructure. So why does this matter? Modern AI workloads constantly move data between CPU, RAM and GPU memory. If PCIe is too slow, the GPU sits idle waiting. This is the PCIe bottleneck. PCIe 4.0 at 64 GB per second often bottlenecks at high-end GPUs. PCIe 5.0's 128 GB per second significantly reduces those stalls, and PCIe 6.0 at 256 GB per second feeds next generation accelerators without any host side bottlenecks. It's important to understand where PCIe sits relative to other interconnect technologies because it doesn't operate in isolation. PCIe 5.0 and 6.0 are the universal open standard connecting CPUs and GPUs, storage, and network cards. It's also the foundation CXL is built on. NVIDIA's NVLink is proprietary and faster for CPU to GPU communication. CXL built on PCIe enables coherent memory pooling, letting CPU directly access GPU memory without copying data. So it's key for next generation AI clusters. In AI training, higher PCIe bandwidth means fewer GPU idle cycles and faster training runs. In scientific HPC, low latency PCIe reduces communication overhead across simulation nodes. Gen 5 NVMe SSDs hit around 14 gigabytes per second, critical for loading large AI datasets quickly. And cloud providers use PCIe 5 and 6 to interconnect GPUs, smart NICs, and CXL memory inside their AI server nodes. Looking at where things are heading, PCIe Gen 6 silicon has officially arrived. The first 3nm Gen 6 switch shipped in October 2025. PCIe SIG is also working on optical PCIes, enabling GPUs and CPUs to be physically meters across. PCIe 7.0 is expected around 2027 at 128 gigatransfer per second per lane, and CXL 3.0 deepens PCIe integration with coherent memory pooling. The PCIe market is projected to grow strongly through 2035, driven by AI infrastructure demand. To summarize, bandwidth doubles every generation from 64 to 128 to 256 GB per second. PCIe 5.0 is today's standard. PCIe 6.0 is just arriving. Faster PCIe directly reduces GPU idle time. PCIe 6.0's PAM4 and FLIT are foundational shift for AI systems, and PCIe is the foundation of CXL built on. Thanks for watching.